never seen a crowd like this. They ain't never screamed loud like this. It's more than beautiful, more than beautiful.
Hey, what's going on, guys? This is Kincaid or Ice Rink 5 AM here, and today I'll be bringing you a flawless free-for-all chem strike on the map Freight. And I know that's not something that you usually hear from a player like me, but I've been playing tons and tons of free-for-all, and I usually run Assault, but I was getting some really unusually high kill streaks, so I said, you know what, let's go ahead and throw on Specialist and see what we can do. And I believe this was my 5th or 6th game running Specialist. I died a couple games previously on a 15 gun streak and then another game on a 19 gun streak. So I knew that the chem was going to come somewhat soon, and I actually managed to get it this game, so it was pretty exciting. Now, the class setup I'm using is literally the best free-for-all class setup, in my opinion, that you can use to go for a chem strike. I know I've only gotten this one free-for-all chem, so I'm not necessarily an expert, but this class does absolute wonders. Now, one perk that's missing that a lot of people like to use on Specialist is Deadeye, so obviously it is missing that perk, but nonetheless, this setup was very, very effective. This is not the same setup that I would use in other game modes, but in free-for-all, the perk Wiretap is extremely effective, as the SATCOM is much more effective in free-for-all than it is in other game modes. So this setup definitely did work, and the one thing that you're free to change is the weapon. That's actually the least important part of this class, although I did really enjoy using the Remington in this gameplay. You can use whatever assault rifle or submachine gun that you really like, and you'll definitely be successful with this setup. I was actually using the Remington because a lot of people requested that I get this weapon gold next, so I'm on the road to doing a class setup video for the Remington, and I'm not too far away from gold camo. But I do hope you guys enjoy the gameplay. I sped up the slow parts. This was not as campy and slow as my other chem strike, but I did still camp a fair bit, I'm not going to lie. So I hope you guys don't judge me too much for that, but I thought it was definitely worth posting. So I hope you enjoyed the gameplay. But now I actually have a couple more topics to talk about. First of all, my Is It Better Than Call of Duty Ghosts video is at 1,358 likes at the time of recording this video, so obviously the likes every day have slowed down, but I have no doubt in my mind that this video will soon hit 1,500 likes, which was what I said would make me post a part 2. So if you guys want to see part 2, go ahead and like that video, and leave more comments down below for what you would like to see in part 2. I have a few ideas left over from the previous comments that you guys left me, but to make a second version altogether, I will need some more ideas. So go ahead and leave those in the comment section below, and like that video to help it hit 1,500 as soon as possible. Now, moving right along, quite a few people have requested that I do another question and answer video soon, and my last Q&A video was at 1,000 subscribers, and that is absolutely so long ago, it's unbelievable. Most of you had no idea who I was at 1,000 subscribers, so I think that is a great idea. But this one's going to be a little bit different. I'm not going to do it through the YouTube comments. I'm actually going to do it through Twitter. So what you need to do if you have a question for me is follow me on Twitter at IceRink5am, the link is down below, and leave me a question for the Q&A video with the hashtag IceQuestion. Also, guys, my first semester just ended today, and I'm actually done with exams, so that means I have semester break now, and I'm actually off of school for 11 days, so I'm going to be doing as much snowboarding as I possibly can. Hopefully that will mean some flips, some new tricks, and some new snowboard montages if the conditions up there are good. And watch this clip right here in the gameplay. This was embarrassing. I played Ring Around the Rosie with this guy until I finally came out on top. So keeping our attention on the gameplay now, at this point I was just 2 off the chem strike, and I had this terrible feeling that I was going to die. I actually thought I would get one more kill and die on the 24 because that's just how it works. Pick up kill number 24 right here, and at this point I was extremely cautious. I have Amplify in my Specialist bonus, so I was trying to sound whore as much as possible, camp this little corner, and finally pick up the chem strike. One guy rage quit when I called in the chem, so I had to pick up one more kill after the chem strike. But with that being said, guys, I do hope that you've enjoyed this video, and let's see if we can't hit 750 likes. Be sure to leave me a comment for the next Is It Better Than Ghosts. Be sure to like that video, and follow me on Twitter and leave me a question for the next question and answer video. With that being said, I do hope you enjoyed, and I will talk to you guys soon. I'll leave my parting words with JStar18.
Way to hide the whole game. Good job.
Alright guys, on the left is a little skit I put together comparing real life videos to Call of Duty videos, and on the right is my Is It Better Than Ghost video that I talked about in this video. Let's see if we can't get that video to 1,500 likes for part 2.
All I really know is I'm on top of the world tonight. No, I never had a night like this. No, I never had a night like this. I ain't never shine bright like